be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot. I be beaming.
What's up? What's going on, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. Hope you enjoyed the content. And before we get into this video, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe. Go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it so you're notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all. So today, I got something good. I'm really excited about this. Like, I'm hungry, and this is about to hit the spot I'm already knowing. So I got some KFC Nashville Hot Chicken, and I got a salad. But this just ain't any salad, y'all. Have you heard about the Hot Girl Summer Salad? Did I say that right? Yeah. This is the remix to that. All right. So I'll let you know what's in this. I'll let you know about the dressing, all of that when we start eating. Okay. So, I mean, let's get it. Okay. I'm so excited. So I got some KFC strips with some Wingstop ranch. So Wingstop was next door, and I wanted Wingstop, but it was crowded. It was too crowded, too long of a wait, so I got this instead. I don't know. I wanted a chicken fix. So this will do. This will do. They're really good. I like these. I've had these a couple times. Let me give y'all a little ranch. That's only right. The lady at KFC was like, "You want some ranch?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." I don't even know if their ranch is good or not, but I feel like it's not as good as Wingstop's. Let me give y'all a bite. I feel like I need some tomato. I need some red in there. Can I get it? No? The tomatoes don't want to act. Okay, wait, hold on. All right, I think that's a cool bite. Boom. Eat your veggies. This is my second time making this salad. I haven't even really made it the way I really want to make it. But I know when I do, I'm going to love it. I know I'm going to love it because I already love it. But I'm going to tell you what's inside. Hold on. All right, so I looked at the Hot Girl Summer Salad, and I was like, okay. And I wanted to add more stuff. So I got some romaine lettuce, some pepperoncinis, cherry tomatoes, red bell pepper, cucumber. What's missing from here, I want to add in some pumpkin seeds and avocado. So I've had it with the avocado in it. I have not had it with the pumpkin seeds just yet. I seasoned it with some Italian seasoning, some of my jalapeno garlic pepper, everything but the bagel seasoning, and also some garlic powder. And I tossed it in some olive oil. And y'all, to me, this is the secret ingredient right here. This is the secret ingredient of this salad. It's a glaze with balsamic vinegar. Like, it's a glaze. It's kind of thick, got some sweetness to it. This is good on salads, really good on like Brussels sprouts. You can do all kind of stuff with this. But to me, this really set the salad off. Yes, I got this from Aldi. But, you know what I'm saying, I had to make the salad, you know, with what I had. I wasn't going to run to the store. So, this was good. So good. So, if anybody missed the ingredients that I mentioned, I will include them in the description box so you can make it yourself. I have moments where I get tired of food Like, I just don't want to eat nothing. I'm cool with like smoothies or really nothing at all, like tea. I have moments like that. But when I want to eat, y'all, every single time I look at food like an experience. I never really approach it like, oh, let me just get a sandwich real quick. I always got to be extra. I always got to add something to it. I always got to cut up something on the side. Like, food is just an experience to me. I don't know. It really is. If you're a salad lover, you'll love that. I feel like I'm eating fast. Let me slow down. Let's enjoy it. Go ahead on. Whew. Cause baby, I hit the gas on this food, for real. All right, slow it down for a second, get a little water. Yo, I've been getting a lot of DMs and emails about communication, okay? So I want to say something about communication real quick, but before I get into that, y'all, I got a super juicy viewer topic, and I really want y'all to stick around and give me your 2 cents, give me your feedback, give me your opinion, because it has a lot of layers to it, and I don't know. I'm gonna give my advice, my opinion, my feedback on it, but I want to hear y'all too. So please stick around, okay? If you don't do nothing else, go ahead and fast forward to that part. All right, I will put a timestamp in the video. All right. Okay, so I've been getting just like a lot of messages of people talking about their struggles with communication. And I know that that's just a sore spot for a lot of people, you know, and communication is so complex that it could be anything. The way that you listen, the way you respond, your tone, your body language, it could be anything. And I just want to share based on the things that I have been reading over the last couple weeks. First thing is, I don't think I'm like a master of communication, but I'm like really committed to communicating in all of my relationships. The reason why I'm so committed is because when there is a lack of communication, I've heard so many people talk about how they end up not talking to somebody, end up not talking to their significant other for days, a week, week and a half, 2 weeks at a time, because nobody wants to give in, nobody wants to say anything, nobody wants to be the first to crack under pressure, nobody wants to speak up. And I'm like, damn, like I feel like I had a deeper willingness to communicate when I thought about that. I don't want to be robbed of time with people, you know what I mean? Because you can never get that time back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can never get that 4 days back that y'all didn't talk, right? That's 4 whole days that y'all didn't talk to each other. And I feel like when it's somebody you're in a relationship with, that shit probably feels like a lifetime because you're so used to talking to that person all the time. So for me, I feel like I was already like dedicated to communication, but I feel like it got deeper when I thought about how when there's just a sense of just a lack of communication overall on both sides, that there's really an opportunity of both parties being robbed of time. And time is the most important thing. That's one thing you can never, ever get back, right? So that's one thing I wanted to point out. Now, based on the things that I've been seeing, like in email and DMs and stuff, I just wanted to point out that I'm gonna see a lot of people say that, you know, how they feel some kind of way because, you know, people, like different people in their lives, sister, brother, partner, whoever, mom, whoever, friends, don't come to them to share certain information, and that makes them feel some kind of way. I've seen several people say this recently. You know what I'm saying? Where like they eventually find out, or they find out from other people. They don't find out directly from the source. And I think the biggest thing with communication is making sure that you're creating an environment where somebody can come to you to say anything, you know? Like people may say like, oh, you could tell me anything. But like, if you're, you know, if you're being insensitive, you're cracking jokes, you're not listening, you know what I'm saying? Like you're unable to provide undivided attention. You know, you can't show that you're listening, you're paying attention. All those things matter, you know what I'm saying? And it makes people feel some kind of way, you know what I mean? Or if you're somebody where somebody gives you a lot of information and you're just looking at them, or you hit them with a K, like there's nothing more, I cannot stand more than anything, y'all, in a text thread. Someone asks me a question, I give them a detailed response, and they respond with K. That's it. Like because the thing about it is, there's a response required here if we're communicating. You know what I'm saying? If both people are tapped in, there are things that I'm saying here that requires a response more than just K, you know? And I feel like if you don't create that environment, people aren't going to feel comfortable sharing anything with you. Maybe not anything. They will share some things with you, but not like, you know, deep things, secrets or whatever, and be open and vulnerable with you. So create the environment for somebody to, you know, be able to be completely open with you about any and everything that comes up in their life. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's on you why people aren't opening up to you. It's your responsibility to create that environment. And the second thing is, let people say what they have to say. Let them get it out. Let them get it out. Because here's the thing. I've been in conversations, you know, years ago, because I've worked on this significantly. I don't think I really had it bad, but I mean, I had moments when I would do it, or people would do it to me. And then, of course, I've observed several conversations where I see people going at it or having a conversation, might be getting a little heated or whatever, or they both trying to get their point across, where they both keep cutting each other off. Let that person say what they have to say, because what you're looking for might be in what they're trying to say, right? So you're being dismissive, you're being rude, being negative, like, you know what I'm saying, interrupting what they're trying to say. And you want them to say certain things, and it's like, let them say what they have to say, because again, what you're looking for might be in what they're trying to say if they can finish. So give people the opportunity to say what they need to say. Stop cutting them off. You know what I mean? Because I think that, you know, when you're saying what you have to say, you want to be met with that same thing in return when that person is fully invested and fully listening to what you have to say, so you can let whatever you have to say out. So those are like two things I just wanted to point out, because I've been seeing like I don't know, for lack of a better word, like a trend, you know, amongst the different conversations I've been having. And again, you know, communication is so layered and so complex. There's so many areas of it. But I wanted to say that, like, and when you know, really invest in like learning how to communicate, and also respecting that people have different communication styles, I think you put yourself in a good position to really have a healthy relationship where, you know, you're patient with other people, they're patient with you, and y'all just kind of make the adjustments as, you know, the relationship or the friendship forges or whatever. So I just wanted to point that out, y'all. I'm finna get ready to get into the viewer topic. I want to clarify one last thing, y'all, before I get into this viewer topic. So I was just talking about how, you know, it's important to let people say what they have to say, because you want to be able to say what you have to say, right? I'm talking about in a reasonable conversation. I'm not talking about anybody that is blatantly disrespectful, calling you out of your name, all in your face, being aggressive. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a reasonable conversation. You know what I'm saying? Things might be getting heated. Feelings and emotions might be driving the conversation, but a reasonable conversation. That's what I'm talking about. The disrespect shit? No. Hell no. Walk away from that. Get away from that ASAP. Anyways, got the letter here, y'all. Wrote everything out. All right, so this is from Lisa G. She said she was fine with me saying her name. All right, so it says, hey Rhonda, You said the GP fam could reach out anytime. Here I am doing just that. I need your help, in all caps. Where do I even start? I've been married to my husband for the last 6 years. He's an amazing human being. I've never been with anyone as loving, kind, generous, and understanding as he is. Anything I want to do, he supports me 100%. We have our fair share of issues like any other marriage, but it's nothing major. Here's the kicker. I've been cheating on him with his sister for the last 6 months. She invited me on a weekend trip. We had too much to drink. One thing led to another, and I haven't been able to get enough of her since. No one assumes anything. It's so easy for us to go to the gym, the malls, vacations, to do anything together. My husband assumes that we're finally becoming best friends like he always wanted. I know I'm wrong, but what should I do? Should I end things with her and don't say anything to my husband? Should I continue being with her and divorce my husband, or walk away from them both? This is the worst thing I've ever done. Please, please, please help. I need advice ASAP. Thank you so much, Lisa G. She said, P.S. I'm okay with this being read on the channel. Woo, Lisa. Lisa. Man. I'm trying to think where to begin. That's a tough situation. It's tough. I'm going to say this. I don't even know if this is where I want to start, but it's the first thought in my mind. I don't think you should just walk away and give up everything for her. Because based on what I have questions. Do y'all have feelings for each other? Is it just sex? Y'all just hooking up? Is she somebody you going around town partying with? Because that's what it gives me that impression. I don't know that it's anything serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like a thrill, a rush. But again, there might be feelings there. You didn't say that. You didn't tell me that you were in love with her or anything like that. But you said so many great things about your husband, and I would never give up my marriage for somebody. I would never date anybody that would do that to their sibling, that would do that to their brother or their sister. I wouldn't do that personally, because it's just like, your brother, your sister, come on now. Like, you said he's an amazing husband. It sounds like he must be an amazing, brother as well. And I don't know. Another layer to this is, do you want to be with women? Do you feel like do you need to explore that side of you? Do you want to be with men? Like, there's so many things around that too. So I think a lot of it is like understanding who you are. Like, maybe you need some time and some space to figure out what you want, who you want, and where there's some things going on in the bedroom that maybe you wanted with your husband that she's now fulfilling. So again, I just have so many questions and my mind is all over the place. But I think you definitely owe it to your husband to tell him what's going on. Be specific. Don't leave out the details. And it sucks for him because these are two people, he's going to have to make a decision about two people that are extremely important in his life, his sister and his wife. Be prepared for this man not to be okay with you sleeping with his sister. And I hope his sister is ready for him to potentially cut that relationship off, or to at least change the dynamic of the relationship, because that's a huge violation of trust, and it's not fair. It's completely wrong. You've definitely crossed the line. And again, I don't be surprised if he walks, if this is just too much for him, because not only did you cheat, but you did it with his sister. Like, at the end of the day, there's going to be things in our life that we want to do. People you're attracted to, you know what I'm saying? And you can't act on everything. There are some things that are just simply off limits. That's just the bottom line. That's what I think. And it's just certain things you can't do. That's just what I truly, truly believe. And it may be unspoken. I'm sure your husband didn't sit and have a conversation with you like, hey, don't ever sleep with my sister. But it's kind of a given. You know what I'm saying? So some things are off limits. And I think that you've gone really far. And again, I hope that you're prepared for your marriage to be affected because of it. You know what I'm saying? And again, this may be a time in a season of your life. Maybe you've changed your mind about, being with men, or maybe you want to completely focus on women at this time. Or, if your husband by chance does forgive you and is willing to work on the marriage, and you feel like you want to have a woman in the picture, you got to figure out what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it inviting somebody in the bedroom? Is it, you going to the strip club on the weekends? Like, what is it that's going to fulfill you? Like, you really have to understand what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because there's somebody else involved here. This is a man who's committed his life to you and is expecting the same in return for you to be open, honest, and communicate those things. You know what I'm saying? I think you definitely owed it to him, that if you were even being drawn to women or attracted to women or whatever the case may be, you owed it to him to say something about it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just acting on it. And again, acting on it with his sister. Like, man, that's some cold shit. I don't even know what else to say, Lisa. That's some cold shit. Like, it is. So I just hope that you're in a position that it is time for you to go ahead and fess up, say what needs to be said, and just be prepared for whatever it is that he has to say, or however he wants to proceed. And this applies to you and his sister. Who knows what's going to happen with that relationship too. So that's my opinion. That is my opinion. And listen, it's a lot of layers to it. But like I said, GP fam, please, meet me in the comments. Speak to Lisa. Let her know what you think about the situation. What should she do? And yeah. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. Make the best of the day. Be good to yourself, y'all. Peace.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, they know I'm hot.